My name is Dr. Chris Torres. I'm an assistant professor here in the Department of Public Health and Human Performance at SUNY Potsdam.
Dr. Christopher Torres has a background in public health and joined SUNY Potsdam 5 years ago to establish the exercise science program. Since his start at the university, Dr. Torres has had what he considers many once-in-a-lifetime experiences. A noteworthy one in 2018 when he joined a team from SUNY to volunteer in Puerto Rico following the devastation of Hurricane Maria.
The interesting backstory behind that is everything happened very suddenly. So they sent out a message to the campus that Governor Cuomo was wanting to do this project and who was interested. And as soon as I saw the email, I responded right there and I said, I'm in, I'm all in. And literally just a few weeks later, we are signing papers, we're getting students in, we're jumping on the plane, and we're off to the island. So for me personally, being Puerto Rican and having grown up on the island, it was very personal for me because it's hard to imagine a Category 5 hurricane going through anywhere, let alone 2 within just a few weeks.
Torres took a team of 30 students from across the state to the island. For 2 weeks, they worked on rebuilding and repairing houses, devoting selfless time and supporting the communities in need.
What they were looking to do was to be able to give the experience to students that had either never had the experience to go to Puerto Rico or had never done a study abroad experience so that they could have that study abroad experience. But to see a 19, 20, 21-year-old wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning excited to go out and spend all day in the sun on a roof, I couldn't have felt more proud. Seeing how they had changed in such a short time, seeing the camaraderie and the team building, seeing how they really grouped together, they rallied around each other. A lot of them had never used power tools before. Many of them had never, held a roller to paint a wall. And the community came together, and it was just a once-in-a-lifetime type of opportunity.
Dr. Torres has also been inducted as a fellow for the SUNY Hispanic Leadership Institute, where he serves as a mentor for students and other faculty. Through his leadership, he aims to continue his mission to give students the experiences they deserve and embrace the differences of others.
It's very, very, very important that students of color see faculty of color in their school experience, in their educational experience. And I feel incredibly blessed to be directly involved with them and to help them in this most crucial part of their life. Because this is, and I've heard this several times where students say, this is where I grew up. In my personal journey through my education, I had many mentors that believed in me more than I believed in myself. They saw something in me, they took a risk on me and said, Chris, I know you can do this, go do it. And I want to be that person for this next generation, to be that person that says, just go get it. When students come in here, right, when it's time for graduation and stuff, I actually have them put on my gown and take pictures and say, a few years from now, I want you to know that this could be you in your own gown. And as I move on in my professional career, I see myself going into a position of an administrator so that we have representation on the table when decisions are being made for campuses that have to do specifically with students of color, staff of color, faculty of color, that there is adequate representation, that there's somebody at the table when those decisions are being made of how do we take care of everyone, which is very important, and especially in today's day where unity is more important than ever. We really need to step up and step to the plate and say, here I am, I do have a voice, and I will let you know.